To find these Christmas scenes, just go to YouTube and type in Christmas ambience in the search bar, and you can find all kinds of Christmas scenes that'll play for hours. Morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new day. It is Sunday morning, the Sunday after Thanksgiving, and it's time to decorate the tree. So we let it sit all day yesterday just so it could drop their branches, and it's so beautiful. Now, didn't I say when we knew we were going to get a tree, didn't I say I didn't want a super tall tree? Um, Nothing I couldn't reach the top, maybe 6 foot at the most. Well, look at that. The very tip of the tree touching the ceiling. Our ceiling's almost 8 feet tall. Oh, yeah. But how can you complain? It's so beautiful. But I am going to string the lights in it now. So that's what I'm going to do right now. And if you can't tell outside, it is snowing. What a perfect day to snow. Well, it's not snowing right now, but it did snow overnight. You can see I got window clings on the window. And yeah, so it is supposed to snow through to the afternoon, but it's absolutely beautiful. And it's time to get some lights on this tree. So stay tuned. Hey everyone. So Gypsy and I are outside and we got some snow overnight and some this morning, so we just got a couple inches, but it's a good thing it was that little bit because it was wet snow, so it was a little heavier. But yeah, I just shoveled and Gypsy was with me, so just put some bird food out and yeah, just spend a little bit of time outside. And now we're gonna head in because I need to make some banana nut muffins with chocolate chips in it and possibly a hot drink. All right, so hope you're all enjoying your Sunday. I know we are, nice and quiet. And I think I'll watch a Christmas movie, so stay tuned. All right, everyone, so Gypsy and I are back in the house. Just a little outside time. And yeah, I'm going to make some banana nut chocolate chip, chocolate chip banana nut muffins. I got some bananas that need to be used up, so gonna make some muffins, and then I've got a couple more that need to be used up, so I'm going to probably tomorrow make some homemade FPs for Gypsy and use those bananas. But meanwhile, I'm going to do this, and tonight I am going to christen the um, cast iron frying pan skillet. I'm going to be making some hamburgers in there and pretty excited to use it. Okay, I need 3/4 teaspoons of baking powder, and I didn't pre-measure anything out. And a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. And a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. All right, so I've got, the recipe calls for 1 to 2 bananas. I'm putting 3 in because I had 5 that need to be used. So I'm using 3 for this and 2 for the FPs. Okay, we're going to use 2 tablespoons of oil. I have 2 tablespoons of melted butter. We're going to go 1/4 cup of brown sugar and a 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. I got 2 tablespoons of milk, and it says at room temperature. I've had it out for a bit, but I'm not too worried about it. A half a tablespoon of vanilla. And 1 large egg. I believe that was supposed to be at room temperature as well, but I don't remember. Alright, so we're just going to mix this all up. And I don't remember how many this makes. I haven't made them in a while. So I have my oven preheated to 425 degrees. And I'm going to bake them for 8 minutes. And then I'm going to reduce the heat to 350 for 6 to 8 more minutes. Well, let's throw in some walnuts and chocolate chips. All right, so I got these little Christmas cupcake thingies, liners. I've had these for a while. I just don't want to get the muffin pan dirty. All right, so let's see how much this makes. I usually fill it up a little, like 3/4 or a little more. That way they make big muffins. Okay, so it made 10, and that's just fine because we usually don't eat a whole bunch of muffins. Well, I do. I could probably eat them all myself. I love banana nut muffins. All right, so I'm not going to put a topping on them because I'm going to make a cream cheese frosting to go on top. All right, so we're going to put them in, again, 425 degrees for 8 minutes, and then turn it down to 350 for an additional 6 to 8. And I want to say, I don't know what I want to say. I think, oh, I should have wrote it down. I don't know if it was 6 or 8, the additional 6 or 8 that was perfect for me. Oh, I guess I'll find out today. All right, so let's get these in the oven. All right, everyone, so here is the muffins. So once I did it for the first 8 minutes and then turned it down to 350, and then it was done at the additional 6 minutes. So I didn't have to go another 8 minutes. All right, so these are going to be delicious. I could smell them. They smell so good. All right, I'm not sure what I'm doing next, so stay tuned. All right, everyone, so I am just about ready to cook supper. I've got oil warming up for the French fries, and I'm going to be sauteing some onions in the cast iron skillet along with the hamburgers, and I'm going to make mine into a cheeseburger on toasted bread, which I'm going to toast in the skillet as well. And Glenn is just going to have patty with sauteed onion and French fry. All right, so we're almost ready to go. All right, everyone, cooking in the cast iron skillet. First time ever cooking in cast iron. I love it. Everything's working out great. Nothing is sticking. I just basically, it came pre-seasoned, but after I washed it a little bit, it did say to wash it with warm water and soap lightly, and then completely dry it, and just dab it with oil or butter or whatever. Yeah, it's working great. I love this cast iron. So everything looks good. And over here, I've got French fries going. So supper is almost ready. All right, everyone. So here is Glenn's supper. Hamburger patties, sauteed onions, all in the cast iron, and homemade French fries. I'm still waiting for my bread to toast, so I'll be right back with mine. All right, everyone. So I'm even toasting my bread in the cast iron. Yes, I love this. I don't know why I've never gotten cast iron before. Nothing. The onions stuck a little bit after cooking for a while, but really nothing to be, like frustrated about. But yeah, everything turned out great, and not even the bread is sticking. So I'm just gonna toast my bread a little bit more on this side, and then I'll be ready to eat. All right, everyone. So here is my cheeseburger and homemade French fries, and the toasted bread in the cast iron. So yeah, this looks delicious. I'm gonna sit down and eat now, um, and I'll be back when we eat the muffins. Okay, so we are almost ready to eat the muffins, and I'm going to be making some coffee for Glenn. But first, I'm going to make a cream cheese frosting for these muffins. I've done this before, but I'll just go ahead and do it again. Now, my original recipe calls for double what I'm using, so I'm only doing half of the recipe, strictly because I'm trying not to make so much of you know, certain foods that I know we're not going to use all of. So I just want to cut those recipes in half. Yes, I could freeze the rest, but I don't know about you, but there are some foods that I do not like the texture after they thaw out from being frozen. And cream cheese is one of them. So I don't know how the frosting would be. I think I've frozen it before and I did not care for the texture when it was thawed out. But yeah, I've frozen cream cheese before and I do not like it thawed out. It is gritty. I don't know about all brands, but I know Great Value and Kroger brand are. So, uh, yeah, so I'm just trying not to make so much so we don't have so much left over. And maybe it'll be just enough to cover the muffins we have. Even just making the 10 muffins is perfect. We'll have some tonight. We'll probably have some in the morning. So, cream. So instead of an 8-ounce cream cheese, I'm using half of that. So 4 ounces of softened cream cheese. And what I'm going to do is try to just use a spoon to mix everything because I don't feel like breaking out the mixer, the hand mixer. All right, so 4 ounces of cream cheese. If you want to do the regular recipe, it calls for 8 ounces. All right, so I'm going to just go ahead and try to cream this up with a spoon. And it's been softened long enough, so it's going to cream really easy. Yeah, that's perfect. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and throw my butter in there. And that way I can cream these two together. And original recipe calls for 2 sticks of butter, 1 cup. And I'm using 1 stick of butter, half a cup. And again, softened. All right, I'm going to cream these two together. Both are really soft, so it should be easy just with a spoon. All right, I'm going to use half a teaspoon of vanilla. Again, regular recipe would be a teaspoon. But if you use too much or too little, it's not going to hurt anything. And finally, we're going to use 1 cup of powdered sugar. Again, full recipe is 2 cups. Let's see if I can do this without wearing any. Just threw some on the countertop. All right, so here we have our cream cheese frosting. Let me give it a taste. Yep, tastes good. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just make some coffee, get some muffins, and we'll be set for the night. All right, everyone, so we have our chocolate chip banana nut muffins here. We're actually going to have 1.5 each. We're going to share one. And I'm just going to cut this one here. And that way you can also see the inside of it. Got plenty of chocolate chips, got some walnuts. So, and then I'm just going to frost them. I love muffins. What is your favorite muffin? Mine is basically banana nut, and mainly with chocolate or chocolate chips. Yeah, I think that's my favorite. And also I like chocolate chip muffins. Those are good too. Yeah, drop it down in the comments. What's your favorite type of muffin? And do you put cream cheese frosting on it or any frosting? So like if I don't make a cream cheese frosting, we'll just cut them open like this and we'll just spread some butter on them. So that's another way we do it if there's no frosting. All right, let's get them frosted. Now what I'm going to do with mine, I'm going to frost one and I'm going to eat my whole one with no frosting. Because I actually like to eat it just like that. And Glenn likes the cream cheese frosting on his. All right, everyone. So there it is. Chocolate chip banana nut muffins with cream cheese frosting. All right, so that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it wasn't much of anything, but I'm actually just kind of trying to get back in the swing of a normal day in the kitchen, I guess. Yeah, it hasn't been so normal, but I think today was actually my first day back as a normal day in the kitchen. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my videos. I truly appreciate all the support. And with that, remember to live life, be good to yourself, and be good to others. Until next time.